There are 3 washing machines sitting on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist right now that appliance salespeople at Best Buy openly mock, and every repair tech I know is quietly buying them for their own families. These aren't project machines. I'm talking about washers that will run 25 to 30 years with nothing but a $12 lid switch and maybe one $45 timer replacement, selling for under $200 for one stupid reason. Nobody knows they're bulletproof anymore. After 19 years of fixing appliances, I've watched customers finance $1,400 smart washers that brick themselves in 3 years, while these 3 just sit in basements and estate sales, waiting for someone smart enough to notice. Machine number 1 has been my secret recommendation for 7 years straight. I've put 30 families into them, and not one has come back needing a transmission rebuild or motor replacement. Not one. Number 3 is a machine repair techs love to see roll into the driveway. Not because it needs work, but because when it does, every part is straightforward and costs less than dinner for 2. You can pick one up right now for under $150. And number 2 has the lowest total repair costs of any washing machine category I've worked on in nearly 2 decades of this job. I had a customer last year, a single mom with 2 kids under 10, come in asking me to inspect a used Samsung front loader she was about to buy for $425. I pulled the service records, checked what typically fails between 50,000 and 70,000 cycles, and told her straight, "You're about to spend $425 on a machine that needs a $380 bearing and spider arm assembly replacement within 18 months, and that's if the door boot seal hasn't started leaking." I pulled up Craigslist right there and showed her a 2004 Maytag Dependable Care with the old style mechanical timer. Garage kept since new, asking $120. She bought it that afternoon, and that was 14 months ago. She spent $18 on repairs. A lid switch she replaced herself over FaceTime in 12 minutes. Here's what nobody tells you about the Maytag Dependable Care. From 1995 to 2007, Maytag finally perfected the direct drive top loader right before Whirlpool bought them out in 2006 and destroyed everything that made Maytag worth owning. The transmission is mechanically simple. No rubber belt to crack, no plastic gears to strip. The motor connects directly to a short drive shaft with a coupling that costs $15 to replace. The timer is a physical rotating mechanism, not a control board. No microprocessor to fry during a lightning surge. When it eventually fails after 7,000 to 9,000 loads, a replacement costs $45 and takes 20 minutes with a screwdriver. The inner tub is porcelain-coated steel, not injection-molded plastic that cracks under heavy blankets. Average used price right now, $100 to $175. Compare that to a new basic Whirlpool at Lowe's for $649. That's a $474 to $549 difference for a machine that will not outlast the 20-year-old Maytag. When shopping for one, run a complete empty cycle and listen during agitation. Smooth and mechanical, no grinding. Inspect the cabinet for rust penetration. Surface rust is fine. Actual holes mean walk away. Test every position on the timer dial. And look inside the tub for heavy detergent buildup, which tells you how the previous owner maintained everything else. Bottom line, you're getting a mechanically simple workhorse with parts availability that rivals 1990s Honda Civics at a price that makes financing a new $900 washer look financially insane. The only reason it sells cheap is because it has no digital display. But if you think the Dependable Care is overlooked, the next machine might be the most ignored, reliable top loader in America. Number 2 has some of the lowest total repair costs of any washing machine ever mass-produced. Lower than new LG, lower than new Maytag, lower than most laundromat equipment, and people throw them away like broken furniture. Every time a Whirlpool Direct Drive or its mechanically identical twin, the Kenmore 80 series, rolls into my service area, I'm almost disappointed. There's genuinely nothing wrong with it. Replace a $12 lid switch. Maybe clean a $9 water inlet valve screen. Swap $8 agitator dogs if they're worn. That's it. Last month, a 1998 Kenmore 80 series came in. The owner had bought it used in 2009 for $85, then ran laundry for 15 years straight. 3 kids through high school, mud cake sports uniforms, garage rags soaked in motor oil. She wanted to know what major maintenance was coming due. I ran it through test cycles, inspected the transmission gears, checked the motor windings, pulled the agitator apart. Know what I found? Nothing. I told her to come back when something actually breaks. She looked at me like I was joking. I get that reaction constantly. Whirlpool did something brilliant with the direct drive system. They eliminated the belt entirely. Motor mounts directly to the transmission. No belts, no pulleys, no tensioners. Just a motor, a coupling, and metal gears. That's the entire drivetrain. When other manufacturers switched to plastic internal gears in the mid-1990s to save $4.50 per unit, current market prices will make you angry. A 1995 to 2003 Whirlpool Direct Drive or Kenmore 80 series in working condition, $75 to $140. The equivalent new Whirlpool at Lowe's, $729. A $589 to $654 difference for a machine that will absolutely not outlast the 25-year-old one in someone's garage. Who should buy it? Anyone who wants the lowest possible lifetime cost. College students on a tight budget, rental property owners exhausted from replacing machines every 36 months. Who should skip it? Anyone needing a modern aesthetic, ultra-quiet operation, or automatic load sensing water levels. All right. Number one is the machine I recommend more than any other, and almost everyone argues with me at first, until I show them what's running in my own family. 3 years ago, a guy in his late 20s came in after closing on his first house. He'd been researching refurbished Samsung and LG front loaders in the $450 to $550 range. I asked if he'd considered a GE Filter-Flo. He actually laughed and said, "That's what my grandmother had. I want something modern." I walked him out back and pointed at a 1996 Filter-Flo I'd picked up at an estate sale for $40. Tested new inlet hoses, clean lint filter, total investment maybe $65. He texted me the next afternoon, found a 1999 model on Craigslist for $80, bought it. 6 months ago, 2 years into ownership, he messaged me. He'd moved twice with that machine, washed construction boots, dress shirts, and his newborn daughter's clothes. Total spent on repairs, $0. His exact words. Why does everyone waste money buying new washers? Here's why I'm obsessed with the GE Filter-Flo from 1995 to 2005. The transmission is a 2-speed direct reversing design built to small commercial washer standards, engineered to agitate heavy denim and spin out towels 10,000 times over 20 years without failing. The motor is a split-phase induction type, the same technology that runs industrial sump pumps and commercial HVAC blowers. No variable speed computer control that can glitch, no inverter boards that cost $340 to replace. Just on-off operation, full speed or slow, forward or reverse. I've personally seen these run 25 years. I have personally serviced 6 Filter-Flo units past 22 years old with original transmissions, motors, and tubs still going strong. The mechanical timer wears out around year 18 to 20, costs $38, takes 15 minutes to swap. Actual numbers, a 1998 to 2003 GE Filter-Flo in working condition right now, $60 to $125. A new basic GE at GTW 335 at Home Depot, $698. A $573 to $638 difference for a machine the new one will never outlive. When shopping, push down firmly on the empty tub. Some vertical movement is normal, excessive bouncing means worn suspension springs, a $25 fix. Run a spin cycle and watch for walking across the floor. Excessive movement is a red flag. Grab the agitator with both hands and try to twist it. It should rotate freely but not wobble vertically. Ask the seller when they last cleaned the lint filter. If they look confused, plan to clean it yourself. Who should buy it? Anyone who wants Repair Tech approved reliability, needs serious capacity for king-size comforters, and plans to stay put for 10 plus years. Who should avoid it? Anyone who cares deeply about aesthetics or needs ultra-quiet operation in an apartment. This is the single best washing machine you can buy for under $125. Three machines the market forgot, but repair technicians didn't: the Maytag Dependable Care, the Whirlpool Direct Drive and Kenmore 80 series, and the GE Filter-Flo. You can buy any one of them for under $200, and it will outlast a $2,000 smart washer. The used appliance market is full of genuinely excellent machines that depreciated because of aesthetics and marketing, not performance. Next time a salesman tries to push you toward a $1,400 Wi-Fi connected washer with a smartphone app, you'll know better. That's 19 years of watching appliances come and go. Take care of your machine, and it will take care of you.